I got with the asylum strike. So here's what happened. I got sent the information, and I clearly saw that the strike said the asylum. And I said, that's not me. Then I saw the actual email with the copy of the email address. And the first thing I thought to myself was, now, YouTube itself knows what my handle is. YouTube itself knows what my email address is. So YouTube knows that is not me. Why didn't YouTube immediately say, you are not the owner of this content, and shut that shit down right away? YouTube needs to step their game up on this bullshit as well. That asylum account that was giving that strike had absolutely nothing to do with me. They were cloning my name, cloning my account. They do not, of course, I'm the only one that has the handle Steve Billings Asylum. I am the only one that owns the email address associated with this channel. YouTube has that information. So I don't know why they didn't stop it right then and there and say, no, that is Steve Billings Asylum. He owns that content. You cannot put in a strike for him. That part I don't get. They need to step up their game there. They need to build a whole new server, a whole new library, so they can filter this shit through that and verify if it's even a valid strike before they put that strike on somebody. That's my opinion on that. That a lot of this shit is falling on YouTube's shoulders. They should be filtering that shit before they even put a strike on somebody and remove that content and make them fight for their shit back. I feel that is YouTube's responsibility, and they're dropping the ball on that. What up, Pauper?
What's going on?
Now, can you two not fight about stuff and just talk about stuff today? I really want to talk about this strike shit today. So can we kind of keep it on that topic, at least for the first part of the stream?
I got no problems with this, clown.
I think Jake is taking this whole thing a little bit too seriously.
What do you mean serious? I'm just telling the story of me appealing.
Copyright strikes happen every day. I've had 4 of them. I've got them all. Nobody ever takes it any further than a counter notification. Nobody takes this shit.
You're the one saying yesterday in Mark's chat that I'm a broker who can't afford to fight it in the courts.
That was after you said, Fox full pauper, I will be also seeking to have you charged with filing this fraudulent document.
Yeah, when it goes to the courts, yes, I will.
And you also talking
when
about
when it goes to the courts, I will do that.
Yeah, my statement was after you start. Nobody takes it. Nobody goes the legal route.
You're the one who said that you have all this money in the world and you'll pay for it. So I want you to do it.
Oh, I'd easily pay for an attorney.
Pay for it then, because I want it to go to the courts. I would love for it to go to the courts, because you have to initiate it, not me.
You said
I don't have to initiate anything.
You said you're seeking criminal charges against me for filing a fraudulent document.
Yeah, if you take it to the courts, I will.
Are you trolling, or
no? I'm being serious.
You cannot.
I am being serious. Steve. I'm not taking any legal actions, but if you take legal actions against me, I will fight them, and this is what will happen.
Nobody brought up legal actions until you did, Jake.
Your
community.
No, YouTube did, dude. YouTube did.
They do responded that to everybody.
Me. Yeah, they responded to me, and I informed.
Copyright strikes a day. They do it.
Can I explain it, please? Can I explain it, please? I read to my community. I read to my community that. This is the process.
Read the same statement.
I read the process to my community.
The same
That's
thing.
All I did. I read the email and talked about the email that YouTube sent me. And I explained to my community what the process was. If you're not smart enough to understand that me reading the email that YouTube sent me to my community and explaining to them the now process If you're not smart enough to understand that, and you got butt hurt because you involved yourself in this situation, not me.
You
involved yourself in the situation. If you hadn't, no, dude, it's this simple.
My worries.
It's this simple, dude. If you hadn't involved yourself in this situation, your name would not even be being talked about.
My name wouldn't be talked about.
Your name would not even be being mentioned if you had not involved yourself.
Every single time I come on Steve's panel and you're up here, you have to insert. You're like the annoying kid in high school that raises her hand for every fucking
that's what the asylum is.
Pick me, pick me, pick me, pick me.
That's what the asylum is.
Nobody, me and Rachel don't talk about you. The only time we talk about you is when you bring us up.
Only time I bring you up is that Rachel owes me $200.
No, I bought that debt.
Well, then pay it. I don't care if you can claim you brought it. You can claim you brought it. If you brought it, then you paid it. You didn't pay it. So Rachel still owes me the money. Rachel still owes me the money.
I accidentally.
And I will continue to talk about it until the day I get paid the money. That's my right. That is my right.
Continue to talk about it because you're not.
Rachel, hey, dude, do you realize your girlfriend came to me in private on Twitter and she said, Jake, what do we have to do to stop this fight between us? I said, it's simple. Pay me the $200.
How about this?
No, that's simple, dude.
No, I'll make this agreement with you. I'll do the same thing
have I not
for you.
Let him talk for a minute, Jake. Let him talk.
I will do the same thing for you that you did for the $50 bet that you made with Mark last week. I'll figure out what the taxes is, and I'll send you the remainder. It's going to be like $2-3.
That has nothing to do with you. It's between me and Rachel.
Okay, I'll send it on her behalf. I'll send you $2 or $3.
I'll take your $2 or $3, but Rachel will still owe me the $200.
No.
Yeah.
No, we got to pay taxes on that.
Yeah.
We got to pay taxes on that.
You can try and be a dickhead, but I'm gonna pursue this.
I'm just saying I'm just playing the same game that you played with Mark.
And like I say, I've said it so many times. If you guys don't like me talking your names, simply pay the debt and it goes away.
Nobody
I've said so many times. That's the only problem I have with you guys.
My name is not Mark.
That's the only problem. You're the one who interferes with it. I don't even know who you are, dude, until you interfere. I don't even care who you are. I don't care if you who want to be online boyfriend. I don't care. I don't care about Rachel. I don't care about you. But she owes me $200 and I'm going to always pursue it until I get it. It's that simple. I'm just that much of an asshole.
I guess.
I don't care how it makes me look. I don't care whatever. She owed me. She's going to pay me. She will pay me. She will pay me. Eventually, one day, I will get it out of her. When I decide to pursue it, she will then pay it.
No, she
won't. Like I've said, pay it, and I don't have an issue with you two idiots, and you can go on your merry way.
Nobody is paying you $200.
I've said it so many times. Pay the money, and I'll never talk about you again. It's that simple.
Anyways, I came up
You're
here
so
to talk about the
when I talk about you. You're so
let's circle back to the strike stuff.
I mean, the fact remains that nobody talked about taking legal action until Jake made his community post about taking criminal action and, false documents. And by the way, Jake, I don't know. I mean, you're on YouTube, so you should know this. Managing mod is actually a thing on YouTube.
Managing mod just gives you managing moderator powers in his side chat.
And I also, and you say you have
managing moderator just gives you powers in the side chat.
You say you have
over moderators.
You said you had
managing moderators only gives you.
You said it 3 times.
Over moderators.
Everybody heard you the first 3 times.
Yeah. So as far as I know, I haven't looked into it, but a managing moderator is different than a channel manager. A channel manager is actually assigned to the account, actually has full access to the YouTube channel itself.
I'm both.
Oh, okay. So you're.
That's not
okay.
What you said.
All right. So then you are more than a managing moderator. You are actually a channel manager. That means you are basically equal to the channel holder in the eyes of YouTube.
Yeah, I could log into Mark's YouTube right now.
Well, that's not what you stated. I only responded to what you stated. How am I to know that you're a channel manager?
It doesn't matter regardless, because you said you
had. It does when I'm responding to you saying that you're a channel moderator.
You had clips of Mark
because I'm responding to the comment that you're a channel moderator.
He was obviously being sarcastic. Me and Mark were having conversations in DM.
Oh, and obviously I'm being sarcastic, but you don't take my sarcasm as being sarcasm.
Anyways, let's talk about the
So why are you allowed to be sarcastic and I'm not?
Because I'm the one being blamed for it.
Well, you're the one who did it.
No, I did it to you.
Yeah, and you have to now take it to the courts to pursue it. And that's all I explained. That's all I explained is that you now the next step.
Jake,
the next step is you have to take it to the courts.
I don't think anybody really cares. I think they're on the asylum to hear the asylum, not fucking Jake. They would be in your chat if that's what they're. So let's talk about the shit with Cottywomple getting struck by the asylum, or by a.
Yes, we can absolutely talk about that.
That's why I came up here, because I'm being accused of it. Which, by the way, I don't know if Cottywomple's in the chat. I seem to also remember me being accused of being the Cake Pop Bandit, when she knew that wasn't me.
Right. The cake pop bandit, Isaac ended up taking ownership and saying that he was the cake pop bandit the whole time, correct?
Correct. And Cottywomple and Takeback want everybody to believe that Isaac trusts them enough to give them the login information to his channel, but did not trust them enough to tell them that he was doing it. But he did tell Frank, and he did tell Tina. They knew that shit. They knew what was going on with that, but I mean, they still blamed me and Rachel. Well, I shouldn't say they. Cottywomple still blamed me and Rachel. But well,
it's proven by you.
Anyways, I had this conversation with.
You're a striker.
I had this conversation with.
Is it not?
Is Mrs. M, who I think it is
now a striker? On behalf of
yes. I believe Mrs. M is exactly who you think it is.
Okay, so yeah, me and her had a conversation. Because she DM'd me about this whole thing the other night, and like I explained to her, me striking Cottywomple using the asylum's name, first of all, makes no sense whatsoever. Because if I was gonna strike Cottywomple's channel, I would try to do it so that she would lose her channel.
Dude, you just struck me under Mark Terry's name.
Nobody's talking to you, Jake. Put your hand down. Nobody's talking to you.
You struck me under Mark Terry's name, so you are now known for striking in other people's names.
There's a huge difference between taking clips of somebody's channel and making a video out of it and just blatantly restreaming their content.
You've just proven that you are striking people under other people's names. You've just admitted that today. That you
okay. But here's the thing. He is taking 100% ownership of doing what he did. Why would he not be taking ownership of this as well? Why would he be saying he didn't do that?
I've always taken ownership for the shit that I did. You know, the sending shit to Tina. I never denied that crap. You know, even Steve. You know, I mean, I apologize for it now. But even the definitely not Steve's stomach troll account, I never hid that was me.
No, you never did.
I've always took accountability for the shit that I did. You know, and I get accused by that person, Cottywomple, of everything. I was accused of being stranger than fiction for weeks.
Really?
Yes.
In his mind, he's accused of being everybody.
Yes, back when Takeback and her were going live pretty much, you know, once or twice a week. They accused me of being stranger than fiction. They accused me of being Brownie. I mean, first it was Chris Gordon, then it was somebody else, and then it was me for about 10 minutes, and then it was Chris Gordon again. They blame me for being every single troll account that, I mean, she's not that well liked on YouTube. It's not that hard to believe that there's more people that want to troll Cottywomple than me.
That's in your opinion. I think
because Stranger Than Fiction's been around for like a while.
I 100%. I mean, I could go through my Dropbox. I'm sure I have the clip of it, of them accusing me of being stranger. That's why I changed my name for a couple weeks to Stranger Than Pauper. And that's the reason why, because they were accusing me of being Stranger Than Fiction.
You're known to like want to be other people. Even your channel name right now is trying to be someone else.
So anyways, Steve.
Just ignore me.
Because I'm not talking to you, Jake.
Questions. Well, this is an open panel. We can all have our say.
I mean, I'll be quite honest, and this is like no offense to you, Steve. I mean, I don't care. I don't care who likes me, who doesn't like me, who gets mad at me. I never have. If I was going to do something like that under somebody else's, like under the asylum, I would admit to it and not care that, I'd probably be more hated than I already am.
Yeah, it's at the end of the day, it's just the internet. And it's a thing like the troll accounts on Twitter, the clone accounts on YouTube. I mean, let's be honest. Unless somebody says, "Yeah, that was me," and there's a different email account associated with it and a different name, there's no way that with 100% accuracy, anyone can ever say, "I know damn well that was you," and prove it without them saying, "Hell yeah, that was me." People can assume it. People can think it. People can be 99.9% sure, but there's never going to be that 100% accuracy unless the person who has the alternate email, the alternate account says, yeah, that was me doing that.
Exactly.
Me and Rachel were having a conversation a couple days ago. I think yesterday, the day before yesterday. It was the day after me and Mrs. M had the DM conversation, and I was letting her know everything that was talked about. And she brought something up that actually I hadn't